Now, let me take you to your jurisdiction,
Yes.
law, legislature, enactments, policies.
I also have an extended jurisdiction in economic development.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, that's why I'm very passionate
Let me take you to your primary
about
jurisdiction.
yes, that's why I'm passionate about ranching.
Okay.
Yes.
Your primary jurisdiction.
Yes.
You just mentioned something about chief executive officers of states, chief executive officers of state, and the chief security officers at the state level.
Yes.
Yeah. In tackling security, some other misgivings and suspicion being nursed by some people who are antagonists of this Ruga settlement or cattle colonies. They said that it will be good in the right direction if the federal government wholeheartedly gives a nod to the policy of state police and going in hand with these Ruga settlements, that it's going to give some form of strength legislatively in the hands of the chief executives of the state to deal decisive with any element who want to use that opening to foment trouble.
The two things are different, but somehow remotely related. Different in the sense that we are talking about agriculture and animal husbandry, which is economic activity. The other side, we are talking about security, which is completely different in the hands of government. Because security, yes, is everybody's business, but implementation is government. Agriculture and animal husbandry is private driven, private sector driven. Security is public sector driven. But where that is to the extent of their divergence. A convergence is that if there be any untoward event happening as a result of this settlement, the so-called Ruga settlement, which has been interpreted to mean Fulani colony by those who oppose it, if the government at the state level on one side do not have the apparatus of force in terms of state police structure, what it now means is that those on this side from the Ruga settlement will be enjoying, in quote, the protection of the federal police. Or, if you don't call it protection, the inaction of the federal police. In which case, if the elements that come from outside Nigeria now populate the Ruga settlements, and unfortunately those elements, the headers, are now the terrible types that will be causing mayhem and pillaging the environment, the state government will be cap in hand. The state government will be inactive. The state government will have no option than to just keep watching, and then the environment and the people are being destroyed. That is the area of convergence. So they are now saying, that is the analysis of some people, that if you are giving them that Ruga settlement, allow them to implement state police policy. But the issue of state police policy is a constitutional matter that requires amendment of the relevant sections of the Constitution to allow for state police. That is why what you have a semblance of state police in many states now, but they can never call it state police. LASMA is doing policing. These people that wear green in
Lagos State
environmental doing policing.
Okay.
Lagos State Neighborhood Watch
Watch
is doing policing, but it can bear any other name, but not police, because only the Constitution allows the federal government to establish Nigerian police force. If those sections of the Constitution are amended, they will now bear the name of police, and then the terms of operation may change, in which case they may bear arms.